assignment was that they were sent out to start, to begin. Y'all remember that? They were sent out to start and begin something. We know that Jesus left them and told them that he was ascending to heaven, and he was going to give them power to be just like he was, but even greater. But he was sending them out, and as he was sending them out, he wouldn't be with them. So they needed to have the power of the Holy Spirit to be able to gift them with the power to start and begin. And we really dealt with last week that gift of apostleship. For some people would say, well, that gift or the apostle, I can't be an apostle. Well, it's not about the title. It's about the gifting. That God may be having you start something. God may be having you begin something. And God may be trying to connect you to the gift to do something that you've never done before, or to start something you never started before. And so that assignment in the book of Acts, as we see in Acts chapter 1, he was preparing them to become sent out, or to be sent out so that they could accomplish the start of the church. And they could not accomplish the start of the church without the power of the Holy Spirit. And I want you to hear this. You can't do anything unless you have the power of the Holy Spirit that is leading you, empowering you, so that you can do the work that he has called you to do. But the assignment, we keep talking about the assignment. The assignment was for them to start the church. But I want you to hear this. You can write it down, or you can kind of take a mental note that this is the ultimate assignment. And I say this several times over and over again, because this is something that I was just talking to a friend of mine earlier today, and we were talking about, he's saying, well, I'm called to do this, and I'm wrestling with the assignment. I'm trying to figure out what God is having me do in my life, and I'm just going back and forth. And I said this to him, and he was like, wow, that's confirmation that the assignment is not what we do on a daily basis. The assignment is not whether you preach or whether you are supposed to do this or do that. That's not the assignment. The assignment is simple, and I want you to hear this. The assignment is simply to always submit to the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit will render to you the very assignment that the Spirit wants to accomplish through you, and then gift you with the power to accomplish that assignment. So the assignment is a daily submission and surrender to the Holy Spirit. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, Holy Spirit, I need to surrender to you. I need to get into your presence, because there is something that the Holy Spirit desires for me to do on that day. And if I don't surrender that morning or that day to the Holy Spirit is saying, I had an assignment for you to do. Right? I had an assignment for you to accomplish, and because you didn't surrender to me, you couldn't hear my voice. You couldn't hear what I had to say and say, no, as you go into that grocery store, this is what I want you to do. Or as you drive down the street, as you go into your job, or school, wherever you go, this is the assignment. And because we learn to surrender to the Spirit says, here is the assignment. But also, you look at the assignment, this is too much for me. Okay, I know it's too much for you. Here is the gift to accomplish the assignment. And so as we look at each gift of the Spirit, it always has an assignment that is greater than them. But the task is, yes, it's greater than me. The task for me is, okay, let me surrender to you, because the assignment is for the Holy Spirit, is not for me. The assignment is not for me to accomplish it, because it's too much for me. The assignment, Brother Jackson, you can be at the grocery store working, and the assignment may be speak to this person and say something to this person, and you be like, I don't know what to say. But the Holy Spirit is saying you should not know what to say. You don't know what to say. You were supposed to this morning or throughout your drive to work surrender to me so I could whisper in your ear and you can hear what you're supposed to say to accomplish the assignment. That's the gifting. And so we talked about apostleship, and we talked about to be sent out. Now I want you to understand this, because this will help us walk into our lesson today. We're going to be in Acts chapter 4. We're going to be in Acts chapter 4. Because I didn't give this to you last week because we were the Spirit kind of really moved. But I want to give this to you today. There is a difference between the office of apostle and the gifting of apostle.